Shit, I ain't got nothing to do with producer tonight. I'm here for the bars, yo.
Mm-hmm. It's the awards that matter today. It's the awards that matter today.
All right, that's the song. That's it.
No. Welcome to the All Elite with Keeks AEW Awards. We have special performances from Beyoncé, Rihanna, Jodeci, Sir Charles. We got for everybody. It's so many people coming through to perform for you guys. That's how much I love y'all. You got performances. I get performances. Eminem might pop in. You never know. All y'all Eminem lovers?
There you go. Who's the Eminem?
I think I'm dressed a little too nicely to be Eminem today.
You just fine, Drew.
It's the award that I had to dress up at my best, as you see. But yeah, shout out to the first annual AEW Awards on All Elite with Keeks.
Yes.
And friends.
Oh, we got
celebration.
It is a celebration for AEW. That's why I had to book all of these performances. Like, Beyonce's about to get on in a second. She just told me. She just texted me, like, she getting dressed because she's on her way.
Okay. That's why we're here. We're celebrating today, and that's why we're here. Biggest.
Yeah. Ken, they coming. They on their, they texting me. They on their way. Ken, the performances are on their way. Welcome to the All Elite with Keeks show. Today is the awards that matter. The Keeks AEW Awards. Grammys meet the Oscars, meet the Source Awards, all of that good stuff. So we're going to have a good time and debate your mama, because I'm not going to argue with y'all on the winners. You can debate your mother, your granny, your sister, your brother, your grandpa. Just don't debate me, because you're going to be talking to yourself. Okay?
They're gonna try to.
No, we'll be debating. I can guarantee that.
If you're debating here, security, I will call security. Security, escort this person to the left. We don't do that here.
To the left.
Oh, hold on, Beyonce, you on your? Okay, she said she on her way, y'all. She on her way.
Until then, Banks and I will be performing "Crazy in Love." He'll be doing Jay-Z. I'll be doing the Beyonce part.
Yeah, you do got more hair than
So crazy, my baby.
I don't even know Jay-Z verse. I listen to Nas, so I'm sorry.
Ugh.
Yeah, Nas is the GOAT, so I'm sorry. I don't know too many Jay-Z bars.
Banks loves Scare the Hoe music, y'all.
Oh, absolutely.
He loves Scare the Hoes music. That's his thing. We have a little bit of that. We have Westside Gunn performing. We have
that would be fitting. That would be fitting for the AEW Awards, to be honest. That would make sense.
No, that's just boring.
Might see Top Dollar. We might see, you know what I'm saying? We might see something.
I'm leaving. I'm the hose. I'm beyond scared. I'm petrified. Top Dollar perform, especially if y'all dive over the rope and rap.
Okay, let's see. He already starting the Source Awards. This is a Source Awards energy right here.
He said his favorite rapper is Biggie.
Well, say hey to my mama. She's in the chat. She's in the chat right now.
I'm trying to say hey to her outside the chat.
That flag look good behind you, Keeks.
No, it don't.
My mouth turns down right now.
Take that shit down.
I will say, y'all say, look at, and then my sister on there. Shout out to Sister Keeks on there.
Where's she at? Hold on. That's
what
I want to see. Right, that's what I want to see.
Shout out to
right. We about to be up here like some cute dogs.
Oh my God, not y'all. Yeah, it be your own mama, yeah. Well, okay, we're going to get into the AEW Awards. We're going to first pop off with the pre-show awards. You know how they do it on the red carpet, where they give people their little trophies on the red carpet, because it's not, you know what I'm saying, like the main card, but it's still an award. So don't, nothing against it. It just couldn't fit on my, you know what I'm saying. So the first one I picked for the AEW Funniest Male and Female Award. May you please put the picture up of the winners of the AEW Funniest. We have Mr. Stokely and also Nyla Rose. In 2022, I feel like they were the funniest in AEW. Nyla Rose used social media really well with her funnies, and Stokely is funny within himself. So the funnies of 2002. Make sure you give them a hand in the chat. Do the hand emoji in the chat.
I agree. And again, Nyla Rose showed her comedy chops against Jade Cargill in that whole feud when she stole the belt and the whole scene in the car, stealing Jade Cargill's car, all of it. And Stokely Hathaway again just has lines every single week. Most recently, the "get your ass to the back" to Matt Hardy. So it's not an obvious that Stokely Hathaway is the funniest male of the year.
I would put Orange Cassidy in that list.
I would say second to him, and Mark Henry's banter on Rampage when he'll interrupt him is great too. But I'd say Stokely.
Yeah.
They were nominated, but they didn't get it. Okay, maybe they'll get it next year. Okay.
What's up, y'all? I'm out.
Graham is funny when he want to be.
Right.
When he dress up his damn housing.
There
that
you
shit
go.
Loud as hell.
That's what we need right there.
You are old as fuck. My ears.
Hey yo, I got you some like award show music and shit too.
Yeah. What is he? It's a pre-show, y'all. It ain't the real show ain't started. It's the pre-show.
Get that in there.
This motherfucker down.
The 2022 AEW Keeks Awards.
Right. For sure.
Calm that down. Bring
that's
that down.
That's the wrap it up music. All right, for sure. I'll turn it down.
Oh, that's a wrap it up. Oh yeah, do that for show on Banks.
My fault. I messed up too. This won't get monetized because I cuss within 10 minutes.
Yeah. Please don't cuss. Okay, and then the next on the pre-show award, we're gonna start off. I'm gonna do the merch seller of 2022. The merch seller of 2022 goes to The Acclaim. The Acclaim has sold out their merch 3 times this year. And if you have been to an actual AEW show, all you see is the Scissor Me Daddy ass shirts. So give it up for The Acclaim, you guys. I have a shirt myself. So
no, Banks' birthday's on Wednesday. I bought him an Acclaimed hat, so he'll be able to wear that on the show in future appearances.
See,
I'm gonna get my own damn shirt. Jewels on my wrist, I bought it. Acclaimed shirt on my back, I bought it.
Performance right there. There you go.
I mean, it makes sense. Scissoring, like they said, has swept the nation. People want the merch. They want the jerseys. They want the shorts.
Hey, Davis. Yeah. Everybody already know what time it is in the chat.
Yeah, if you in the chat, put the scissors in the butt cheeks, in the peaches.
There you
in
go,
the
Sean.
comments. You already know.
Where's Will Ospreay at? Why you didn't nominate him?
Ass.
Will Ospreay's supposed to be on this, according to Kevin Nash. You supposed to sell merch.
Let's moving on. Banks. In the last show for the AEW pre-show awards, I am dedicating this to the Luchadors. The Luchador of 2022 goes to Pentagon Jr. Give Penta a hand. Yes. Penta, yeah. Penta is the Luchador of 2022. Now, I know what you all are thinking. We go to Mike Kinko. Rightfully so. But Penta made history. This has nothing to do with none, but Penta made history. We witnessed Penta solidify the family name in real time. Now, most people seen that like when they're in their 50s and 60s and stuff like that because they're their dads and their dads' dads and their dads' dads. But we witnessed the Lucha Brothers. We witnessed the oldest sibling, Penta, solidify his family name. So that way, baby Penta after that, they can keep the family name going. Because, Penta's dad, he wasn't that good. So they had to start all the way over. Instead of just getting someone else's name, they wanted to do it the old-fashioned way. And God damn it, we saw Penta do it the old-fashioned way in 2022.
Are you saying his dad was Del Curry?
His daddy, unfortunately, wasn't the guy. It happens. Sometimes wrestling is not in your blood like that. So he had to get Papa Apache Papa Apache and Fabi Apache trained them boys, raised them right, and this is what we have. So give it up for Penta. He is the luchador of 2022. Now, she's on stage. Now, quick performance from Beyonce. Woo! If there's something, coffee, baby. Thank you, Beyonce. Thank you so much for that performance. Y'all like Beyonce performance? Give it
Yeah. I would have preferred ring on it though.
Okay.
Are you type?
I only had enough to pay for 5 minutes. Okay, so that was.
I got y'all if y'all want performances.
We got a performance from Graham, y'all. Give it up for Graham.
We should actually. We should
put the AEW music on. I don't know if we're gonna get sued. You can't play the Powerhouse song? Damn.
Powerhouse.
Just play your verse. I don't know if we get sued for that.
Okay, so we're going to get started with the AEW Awards. We're going to pop it off with the recipient of Keeks Legends Award. And this year, Keeks Legend Award goes to Badass Billy Gunn. You've known him in WWE as part of the DX and also the Outlaws. And here he is Papa Daddy Ass.
So why did you choose Billy
Yes,
Gunn?
Mama, he is still wrestling. My mama yelled, he's still wrestling.
He ain't gonna never stop. You see, you
He's
gotta
still
take that medicine.
Yes, yes.
I mean, to call that wrestling would be a stretch, but yeah. 30
years in the game, Billy Gunn is still out here. Yes, Mama Keeks, he is still wrestling. The Outlaw, yes, he is.
He in the best shape he's ever been.
Mama, he's in a great shape. Look at that shape, Mama. Look at him. Look at the arm.
Steroids are a hell of a drug. So
all right. Well, you won't be getting a Billy Gunn interview.
You mean like he didn't get fired?
He still looks good. He looks great. He looks amazing.
Ain't nothing wrong with the gimmick. What the fuck was that?
But Billy Gunn on the way.
Yeah. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, that's why I was like,
nah, I ain't gonna say it out loud. You okay?
Whoa.
Well, they always got bloopers in the award show. They're going.
Yeah, anything happened at this award show, people,
I'm a nice man.
Yeah, this definitely get monetized.
Shout out to Billy Gunn. Drip, what is your Billy Gunn moment?
You know what? I'd say when him and the Acclaim had the championship celebration, I enjoyed that. That's when he presented them with the gifts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the certificate. No, that's when they presented him with the certificate in terms of Oh, that was his birthday. Maybe I'm mixing up the two. But the whole time, I think it was dumb that they were trying to pair the Ass Boys and the Acclaim together. But him switching and realizing the Acclaim were the team to manage was good. That's one of the only swerve storylines that I actually enjoyed, because all the rest have been terrible.
If you in the comments, put your favorite Billy Gunn moment in the comments as well. Banks, what is yours? Past, present, current?
Oh, when The Rock did the impersonation of him praying, my name's Billy. It doesn't matter what your name is. Bob. Bob. The Rock used to always bury him. All them times he used to do that was hilarious.
Because they thought Billy Gunn was next up, and The Rock said, no, he ain't.
Him and Chuck Palumbo getting married. You feel me?
Well, mine is when he received the Hall of Fame with DX, and he started to say, oh, well, he can't fire me no more because I'm not even in the...
Yeah, he's in that pissant company is what Triple H said.
That was funny. That was funny to me. He already fired me twice.
Fired me. I'm already fired.
I'm already fired.
I'm already fired.
When they was cutting them shoot promos and that little Motel 6 with that 10p camera, I was like, damn, that's dark days. Yeah,
about they were the Voodoo Kid Mafia.
Yeah, that was some dark days. They said they was off the shits. That's why.
On a serious note, though, y'all, Billy Gunn has always been a great wrestler to me. If y'all don't know, he is behind the DX Suck It chant, and he's also behind currently Scissor Me Daddy Ass. He's 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 one of them. Like, hi, baby. Yeah. So Billy Gunn is influential currently with the sayings. We see scissors all over the crowd, just like we saw DX suck it all over the crowd. So he's one of them. Great worker.
Very
great
innuendo, Billy Gunn.
Former
That's his
IC
forte.
champion.
So we giving Billy Gunn his flowers. We know he couldn't celebrate with DX with the 25th anniversary, but rightfully so, Billy Gunn. We do it.
Yeah, he was better off.
He was better off where he at.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Billy Gunn, for all the years you put in wrestling. Continue to guide the young lions, and we do appreciate you for being the boost that the Acclaim needed. So give it up for Billy Gunn, you guys in the chat. Give it
Clap
up for
your ass.
Yes, man.
Mr.
Clap your
Ass.
Mr. Ass, man.
That's what David's co-worker wanted him to do that one day.
Thanks.
Hey, for the right price, you never know.
Yeah. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it to the awards, you guys. We're gonna get into it. This is what y'all came here for. Y'all want to hear. So I'm gonna read out the nominations. I'm gonna have them take turns read out the nomination. And Banks and Drip don't even know the winners. I think Banks do, but Drip don't.
I don't.
Graham does. Graham is the only one that knows. So I will let them read it out, and I will say the winners because I chose the winners. Okay? It was all me. So if you mad, you can be mad at me.
For real.
Okay? So we're going to start it off with Babyface of the Year. Let's get ready for the nominees. Remind y'all of the nominees. The nominees picture.
What's the deal with?
So the nominees' pictures.
That's what I said on the format.
Yeah, but I took the nominees' pictures out and swapped them in. I thought y'all was gonna read the nominees. My bad.
No.
I can load them back in real quick.
Talk about Winter is Coming until in Keeks. How's your experience?
Okay. Well, while they doing that, I will tell y'all about Winter is Coming because I was there. Winter is Coming was so much fun. Shout out to the people I took pictures with when I went to get my drink and stuff. I didn't ask for their names. I don't know why, but one of them had tapped me on the shoulder and I did this and I looked at him and he was like, I just want to take a picture. I love your show, blah, blah, blah. So I started taking pictures with people and stuff like that. It was so much fun, y'all.
That's awesome.
I saw this is my first time seeing Lucha Brothers live. They never be in Dallas. For some reason, they are never booked in Dallas, but I saw them live for the first time. I was so excited to see them. I've seen Kenny before and the Young Bucks before, but this was my first time seeing the Lucha Brothers, so I was excited to see them. I saw my GOAT be a veteran. I didn't ask him to be a veteran that week, but it's okay.
Watching that at home was crazy. When they went to commercial, I'm like, oh, what's going to happen next? And for the match to play out like it did, right when they got back from the commercial, I'm like, no way they're going to do the Santino Marella, like, this guy's going to beat Chris Jericho, and they did it, and it worked. And the crowd was behind it. Again, I think the talk on Twitter was the crowd in Dallas is always hyped, just like they were in Austin before. And they were like the top, the best locations for AEW to go. Chicago, obviously, is it. Jacksonville, the hometown. Dallas is up there. New York, New Jersey is always up there. I think when they've come here to Minnesota, when I went earlier this year, it was great. And I got to see Lucha Bros versus Faction and Gobernable. That was a great match. If I had to do my top 10 matches of the year, that'd be in it.
Yeah, they killed Dallas fans. It's so funny because they was killing me calling that man a jobber, and then this dude was like, "To be fair, I don't even know his name.
Yeah.
I didn't hear him say it." So they was just, "Let's go."
That was the whole point. It was like this guy just beats Chris Jericho. I'm like, who is he? It's some any given Sunday stuff. Like the third string quarterback comes in and wins.
But you know what? I've seen him before on Dark, and he was wrestling against. It had to be QT Marshall. I think
that's what the story was, yeah.
And I've seen him before, and he's been getting hyped since Dark. And I've been telling y'all, now, one of them Dark matches, I forgot which one it was, but Chris Jericho was behind it, and he saw him, and he was like, okay, I want to push this dude right here. I'm trying to tell, listen, if you in the Indies, 2023, Try to get on Dark and Elevation. I'm telling you, it's changing lives. We done seen it. We seen it with Willow Nightingale. We done seen it. What's his name again?
Action Andretti.
Action Andretti. Not Andrade, Andretti, y'all.
Yeah, Andretti.
Action Andretti. We done seen it. All right. Back at it, y'all. Okay, so the baby face of the year. Let me remind y'all the nominees. It was Tony Storm, Jack Perry, Jungle Boy, Orange Cassidy, the Cowboy, Mr. Hangman, Adam Page, and Eddie Kingston. And the baby face of the year of 2022 goes to Eddie Kingston. It's the baby face of 2022.
Oh my God.
You definitely gonna switch some shit up.
The face of the baby face of the year is 2022.
You were high when you did this.
Actually, I got the list
Eddie
in front of me. This is
Kingston?
accurate. Yeah.
Eddie Kingston is the baby face of 2022. The crowd rides behind Eddie Kingston no matter what he does. Okay.
I found this out 2 weeks ago, Davis.
And like, if you can't beat me up, I'm not trying to hear it. Okay. I
had a comment, but I decided to keep it to myself. I'm trying to beat something up.
Thank you. Perfect timing for that music. Thank you.
Drip, my mother is in the chat.
She can join.
Hey, dog, come on. Hit the music again, next. Graham. Hit the...
You want to talk about Scare the Hose music.
Eddie Kingston is the babyface. Eddie Kingston, come and collect your award. Oh, just doing the thing. You know how he talk?
With the nasty ass
Hey, everyone. Let me tell you what I got to say right now. I want to thank you for this award.
Thank you, Eddie Kingston.
Do that horrible New York accent. You can't do a better one.
No, fuck New York, as we've been saying.
Type shit, but still.
Okay, so that was very
Eddie
popular.
Kingston. Wow, I can't believe it.
What's your issue, Drip?
Because Orange Cassidy was right there. Yeah. Even Jack Perry I would have been fine with.
Hey yo, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
All right, so let's get ready of the heel of the year. Let me read out the nominees for the heel. You got that, Graham? All right. So the AEW heels of the year. Let me read the nominees one more time. 1, Christian Cage. Over here, we have the Chris Jericho, MJF, Jay Cargill, and Britt Baker. And the winner of the heel of 2022 goes to Christian Cage. Heel of 2022.
Legend.
Rightfully so.
Now, if you want to know who made these awards, you're hearing her talk.
Who has been a better heel than Christian of 2022 in AEW?
Talk about it. Go ahead.
Let me guess. Who's the guy who cut his version of the pipe bomb and came back and took the title?
Oh, the crybaby. We don't know. No, thank you.
All Christian Cage had to do. Go ahead.
We got to go off the nominees.
The real heel is actually CM Punk. Correct. That is the real heel of the year.
Get the fuck out of here.
You mean to tell me what I'm telling lies?
He should have been a babyface.
He
should have been a loser.
Graham's the only one with fucking sense right now.
Christian Cage is heel of 2022. He made the little kids cry when he turned on Jungle Boy.
So did Preston Vance, and he's terrible.
He cussed out Jungle Boy mama, bro. That's mad disrespectful.
He cussed out Jungle Boy's mother in front of her and the sister and said you can still get
MJF called the owner of the company a fucking mark.
We don't care. I mean, we hear that all the time. That's nothing new.
Hold on, I gotta read the Roddy Strong meme. Who gives a fuck?
Christian
I will say
Cage.
what Christian Cage just was saying, you know, your dead dad. That is some real heel shit. That is crossing the line, as TNA would say. But still.
And he loves Luke Perry. And he said this.
He got it. He hit him with the Gucci Man. Dig your homie up.
And again, the man wrestled, what, not even 3/4 of the year?
This ain't about wrestling. He's still a heel.
And he a better vet than his partner. Ex-partner.
No shit. It's not hard to be a better vet than him.
Yeah, you all right. And a better wrestler. Yeah, you all right.
Drip, I will call security on you, okay?
Calm.
He look like security. But not
Drip
at the
is
Roxbury
acting
security.
Drip is acting like Limp Bizkit right now.
Wait, hold on. Don't do that. No Limp Bizkit slander. It's all about the he say, she say.
All right, so let's get this. Probably gonna make Drip mad even more. Let's get ready for the AEW Most Valuable Player of 2022. Put the nominees up. 1, Jamie Hayter.
If you want to know why I left this show, it's because of shit like this.
Jon Moxley. Why? All y'all was gonna choose is the black folks. 1, Ricky.
I'm sorry, Candace Owens. I didn't know that was a crime.
And the other is Sting. So the AEW MVP of the year goes to Jamie Hayter. Is my AEW MVP.
I can't believe what is happening right now. This
you're not for women's rights? Is this not for women's rights? Women can't be MVP?
All you've been talking about all fucking year is Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley, he's a vet. He wants to work. This man canceled a vacation. He lost a title. He won it back. He lost it again. He wrestles every week on TV, bloody. I can't believe this.
Let me tell you why Jamie Hayter
when,
is the MVP
when you look up MVP in AEW, it literally is Jon Moxley. Jamie Hayter had a hell of a year. She is the future of the women's division, and she's been the star this entire year. But Jon Moxley carried that company on his back since coming back from battling demons. And you ain't gonna give him a fucking trophy for it? No.
Women business. You sounding like a man that hates women right now. Let me tell you why Jamie Hayter is the MVP of 2022. Since Jamie Hayter started in 2022, we have watched her. Fandom grew, right? We have watched her dominate in the ring, and she has elevated the division as a whole. That's the MVP in my eyes. Women business. Shout out to women business. Women business. Women business.
Hey, but Keeks.
All men should stay out of women business because that's women business.
I know the original winner. You want me to tell Davis?
Who?
The original winner that was on this list? Because I got the old list in front of me.
Who was it? Steve
Borden.
I did not have that. Drip, I did not have that person. I did not. Don't listen.
Where's the list right here? I got the list right here.
It is Jamie Hayter. Shout out to the women business. Jamie Hayter deserved the MVP. I don't care what Drip is talking about. I get what Drip is talking about. But MVP, it goes to Jamie Hayter. She's had a phenomenal 2022. If you do not understand the year that she has had, that just let me know what you think of the women's division as a whole. Okay. She has had a great year and she's part of the elevation of the AEW women's division. Jamie Hayter deserved the award. Okay. We no women business slander. Okay. She deserves it rightfully slow. So I said slow, rightfully so. Drip, come back because you'll like this one. All right. So we're going to get into the best dress. This is a fun one. Okay. The AEW Best Male Dress of 2022. Here are the nominees for the Drip Award. You have Christian Cage, Andrade, Ricky Starks, Penta, and Wardlow. And the winner for the Best Dress in 2022, the Drip Award goes to Ricky Starks, everybody. Woo! There he go. He finally got one. Yay! Ricky Starks has been phenomenal with his off the ring appearance as well as like on the scenes. Like we've seen his drip. He knows how to dress. He dressed well. Lovely. He keeps stuff together. So he is the 2022 best dressed. Even though this was a hard decision because all those that were nominated are really great, well-dressed men, Ricky Starks stand out.
He be wearing his best fashion over.
Yeah, he wear his best. He wears. Is that okay, Drip? Did I make the right decision?
No, because he want to be in that category.
Drip is the best dressed podcaster, wrestling podcaster.
Hey, legit. No, I'm not ribbing y'all. Legit, this man
but
be
Drip
dressed
is
up for podcasts. I dress like a GameStop employee. He be
like his name is literally Drip, and he brings the drip for real. Like no bullshit.
I ain't gonna even lie to y'all.
Drip is the wrestling podcast. Joe Shiesty.
Who the fuck is Joe Shiesty?
Joe Burrow.
Oh, okay.
You don't know?
He's invited to the barbecue as well.
He
invited to the barbecue. You know how they be doing that on Twitter. He invited to the barbecue.
Who, Drip? Yeah.
No, not Davis.
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow, yeah.
I don't know.
Fuck the barbecue.
He seemed like he's.
No, I think this was the obvious choice. This is the only obvious choice in this category.
Christian get dressed well. What you mean?
Right.
No, he did. But it's the same look.
He dressed like you.
The turtleneck with the jacket over it, and that's a good look. It's a solid look. Where Ricky Starks is doing the shoot, the look,
especially for his age. For his age too, that works.
And he Canadian. I ain't know Canadian.
That's the fashion up there. It's like, yeah, it's cold. You know, it's cold out here in Toronto, so we gotta put our turtlenecks up and we gotta stay warm. But he lives in fucking Tampa, so I don't know why you had to bring up Canadian for like he's been dressing like you've been dressing.
Yeah,
Ricky Starks. We'll find out. That's why he's compared to.
Was that a dig? What was that?
So. I just like a GameStop employee. I ain't mad.
Oh, I thought he was digging. I'm like, why did you dig him like that?
I don't give a damn. I'm just like a Checkers employee. I know.
Banks, you dress like you on a mission.
Yeah, okay. Exactly. And it's hot as shit every day.
You dress like you on a mission. Okay, so let's get into the AEW Best Female Dress of 2022.
I know who won this one.
You have Jade Cargill, Britt Baker. Britt Baker could dress outside of wrestling. She really can.
And she look good. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. Here.
Anna Jay can dress her ass off too. Of course, she's a Southern white girl. They can dress. Thunder Rosa, she can dress her ass out too. And Sheeta can dress her ass out too. And the winner for the best female dress of 2022 in AEW goes to, no question, Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill is the best dressed.
You were definitely on something for the first few awards because these last two, right down the middle, just perfect.
AEW.
Ain't no question about how she be dressing.
Goes to Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill, of course, in the ring, outside the ring. She
definitely in the ring too. The theme outfit she had with
she knows how to give.
All of it look good.
She gives face, she gives makeup on point, wig be on point, outfits be custom, it be on point. Jade Cargill is the bad bee. That's the definition.
Don't laugh, Banks. Don't.
About what?
Nothing.
About the wigs?
Yep. Don't laugh. Nope.
I mean, I was going to ask her if I could slide her wigs on.
All right.
It's a war helmet.
Are you trying to look like Sia?
Keeks.
Yes.
I do not have a nominations photo for the themes.
I didn't do that. I'll just say it. I because that was supposed to be a pre-show one, and I forgot to do one.
Gotcha.
So I'll just say that one. Okay, and the AEW theme music of 2022. This is one of them that should have been on the pre-show, but I kind of slipped up. Of course, it goes to my Jerry Goat, Judas.
Oh my God!
They've been singing Judas for 2. The fans have been singing Judas for 3 years straight. What theme song can beat that?
That right there is to go hard.
Orange Cassidy comes out to a real song. 2 real songs
this year he had.
Hey, that Judas do go crazy though, bro.
Oh, you are such a white man.
But no, I like the Daniel Bryan song though, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, they play that at clan rallies.
All right.
We have a song and thing. Malik, if you ain't been to no AEW show, then I don't know what to tell you. But at AEW shows, they've been singing Judas for 3 years straight.
I'm so happy when he came here that they played the Lionheart theme, because I was just like, there is a God. For one night, God does exist.
I was screaming because I ain't heard the Lionheart theme in so long.
The Daniel Bryan one slapped too, because they got Mozzie on there.
But have they been singing that for 3 years straight?
No, not that crowd. They definitely.
Adam Cole's song is the song of the year, but only
so have they? But they haven't been singing that for 3 years straight.
Bro, Adam Cole don't even know he
22 award, not the 2019, not the 2019, the 2020.
No, this is Keeks AEW
and friends. Then why am I here?
Hey, Adam Cole don't even know he got a theme song right now. Davis,
hey, don't do that. Don't do that.
That is ugly, Banks. We don't do that.
What you mean? He all right.
If you have CTE, doesn't mean you gotta take it out on other people that have it.
Oh, he'll be all right.
Judas in my thank you, sister. Thank you, because
What's your favorite song? Shit.
She had to Google Judas when we went to wrestling last year. She Googled Judas so she could sing it along.
She has
Judas. Who the hell is Judas?
No, because everybody was singing it. She was like, "Hold on, you are what they say."
She did the karaoke.
You don't even know the words, and you're supposed to sing it.
She's a casual fan. She's not. She.
I'm talking to you. You don't know.
I know the words.
Innocent on the inside.
You know the words.
I know the words. I was singing it. I was dancing when it came on. I don't know if Mika.
This isn't even better than Break the Walls Down.
Wait,
because that has the baby. I'm your Judas. And
wait a minute. Hold on. Don't go that far. Don't go that far because no, it's not.
It is.
No, that Break the Walls Down is
Break the Walls Down go hard. Did you say Judas was better than it?
No, I said Break the Walls Down is better than Judas.
Oh, okay. I bet say, hold on now. I love Break the Walls Down, even though he hated it. He hated this.
You know, I got you.
Yeah, he never liked it.
Break the walls.
Oh, that's because he didn't do the vocals.
Yeah, he never liked it.
Someone with talent. Someone with talent.
That shit used to go dummy on WWF No Mercy.
That shit went dumb. When he first debuted and that shit, that was
Thanks. I think I would do the Jericho, like after I would bowl a strike. Remember I told you when I would bowl? I think I would do the Batista and the Jericho and like the crotch chop after.
That's why Big Mike wanted to disown you. That's why Hill Pops wanted to disown you that day.
That's why he got to do one last run in WWE before he calls it quits. Just one more. Just one more. It's just 1 year at least. Just 1 year before he calls it quits.
Well, they bringing back John Cena to say WWE might as well bring him back as well. Right. Every time Roman Reigns get boring, they call John Cena. Anyhow, go ahead.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the AEW Most Improved Male of 2020.
This is the Oscars because they just been giving out the wrong awards to the wrong people.
No, they got this one down pat.
AEW Most Improved of the Year this is as far as technical wrestling, what they do in the ring, and as far as promos and things like that. The nominees was Hook, Max Caster, Warlow, Jungle Boy, and Powerhouse Hobbs. And the winner of the Most Improved of 2022 goes to Max Caster. Woo! Max Caster has improved as a wrestler. Yes. Max Caster improved as a wrestler tremendously. Anthony Bowen always carried the Acclaim. This year, Max Caster stepped it up in a major, major way. Probably one of my favorite elbows in wrestling right now. Hulk Hogan who? Max Caster, baby.
Wait.
The Acclaim.
You want to tell the people your previous choice?
I don't have a previous choice. Bang.
Powerhouse.
Stop star shit.
I was going to say, to me, I think even though I think Max Caster is deserving, what Keeks just said, Banks and I, we talked about this, I think, on the show last week with you, how Max Caster has come to the point where he can carry the team in the matches compared to how Anthony Bowens was, and his mic work has gotten better, or at least it's gotten over with the fans this year compared to the past few years. But I definitely agree with this. I also, to me, it was either down to him or Powerhouse Hobbs, because Powerhouse Hobbs again started talking on the mic a lot better. His ring work has always been solid. That's why I think we're all kind of waiting to see what they're doing with this Book of Hobbs and if it leads to a run, hopefully. But that's 2023. Jungle Boy Jack Perry, I don't think he's really improved in ring because he was always good. And his mic work, that's the thing that will improve this year when he's on a solo run. Wardlow, same thing. I think he was always kind of solid for what he was. And he just is kind of asked to do the same thing over and over again, which is not his fault. That's how they book the matches. And his mic skills, he's just a good talker. It's just like he doesn't really have anything to say. Like he can deliver lines and that's it. And Hook, it's still really year one for Hook. That's what they alluded to. And you didn't talk about that when Winter was coming. The pop he had helping coming to Jungle Boy's aid, Jack Perry's aid, was amazing. So Hook in 2023 will be something to watch if he takes the next step where he remains the same. But I think Max Caster is the most deserving of this award.
Thank you, Drip. Finally, he agrees with me, y'all. Yay!
He's shined in those three matches with Swerve and Our Glory. He's the one. I know the storytelling's on Anthony Bowens and because he sells the injury and all that. But Max Caster's the one who, he's picked up Keith Lee and he does the elbow drop as far as he can. And Banks and I have joked, but I think it's kind of true. He does have like this John Cena potential in him somewhat to be this ultra baby face now.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Everybody that's been nominated, y'all, I put these people in nominations because I paid attention to most of them and they stood out. It's just the winner is the winner. So
yeah, I don't think there's anyone else who could be missing. Yeah, I guess maybe Daniel Garcia, right? Or Wheeler Yuta, but they were already kind of their rise was really within the year, so who knows?
I purposely didn't put them on there because improve from what though?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they were just job guys who got runs this year. So
yeah, that's why I was like, I can't it's not fair to kind of put them on there.
And they just pro wrestlers. No disrespect, they just pro wrestlers.
Right.
But Wheeler Yuta with his edge in the BCC is better than Wheeler Yuta with the best friends.
I miss Wheeler Yuta with the best friends.
I don't. I never liked the best friends.
Okay, that's because you don't have any friends.
You're a hater. You don't like fun things, Banks.
I do. Blood. Nigga stabbing people. That was fun.
Oh, whatever. Okay, so we're going to get in on the AEW Most Improved Female of 2022. Let's get the nominations up. We have Jade Cargill. We have the Bunny. I like her outfit. We have Tay Conti. We have Penelope Ford. And we have Miss Anna Jay. And the winner of the Most Improved Female of 2022 goes to Miss Penelope Ford. Penelope Ford has improved tremendously in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't been paying attention to women business, Penelope Ford has improved okay? So she is deserving of the improvement of 2022 because she has improved a lot in ring.
I thought you would have gone with Anna Jay because I thought Penelope Ford missed too much time, and I like Penelope Ford a lot. I liked her early on with the athleticism that she's shown in that women's division. Not many can do what she does, but she just had a lot of time on the shelf this year. But I've liked the whole appeal of her and Kip Sabian. But I thought you would have picked Anna Jay going from Dark Order to the JAS.
The reason I didn't pick Anna Jay because Anna Jay still needs to work on certain things. She's taking bumps a lot better, but it's still something there that she needs to work on. And she's getting there with patience, so that's why she didn't get it. Penelope Ford was in the booth while she was gone, and it shows.
Then I was there when she returned at Quake at the Lake. I texted you during the dark tapings. I'm like, Penelope Ford's back, because this is what the women division needs, someone like her who can face the Tony Storms, the Willow Nightingales.
Mm-hmm. She was in the booth. So Penelope Ford, congratulations. All right. So we're going to get into the AEW Rookie of 2022. These are the people that have been drafted to AEW. These are not people that are new to fucking wrestling. These are people that have been in different companies and they are signed to AEW. That's what I mean with AEW Rookie of the Year. Okay? And the nominees are Roosh, Mr. Ring Around the Rosie,
Claudio Castagnoli, the ROH champion. The man who defeated Chris Jericho.
Athena, Keith Lee, and Mr. Swerve. And the 2022 Rookie of the Year goes to Mr. Swerve Strickland. Swerve Strickland had a phenomenal 2022 as the Rookie of AEW. I know bullshit has happened, but regardless, I cannot be biased and say that this man did not have a great year when he signed to AEW because he did. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No, he had a great year.
He had a great year.
Yeah, beating Billy Gunn's having a great year.
It is. He almost took his fingers off.
Losing to Ricky Starks is having a great year.
This is not this show, okay? This is not
what morals you have.
You take that to white noise, okay? You don't bring that shit over here, okay? This because people listen to this, and I'm not trying to get an email from somebody be like, hey, blah blah blah, blase, 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 okay? If you know what I'm saying, I get it, I understand, but this is all elite with Keeks, not all elite with loyalty with folks, okay? This is all elite with Keeks, okay? So
fake love, that's all it is.
Trying to get her Jericho in.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year. You know, if you're mad about it, that's fine. If you're happy about it, that's fine too. But like I said, if you cannot beat me up, I don't care.
And like I said last week, this is my last show. I ain't coming back. Definitely not after that. Nope.
Y'all can't beat my ass though.
You'll be all right. I'm gonna use the Miami term. You'll be all right.
Lord,
so let me ask you this. No, let me ask you this. So Athena and Keith Lee were in that top 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for the final nominations. All right.
Mm-hmm. No, actually,
probably
he listens to my shit. That's why I'm telling him to stop saying that.
Yeah, he does. Shouts out to him.
If y'all my folks, just be my folks. That's all I ask, okay? All right.
Man, fuck all that. Keep going, girl. You doing well.
All right. AEW Veteran of 2022. The nominations are you have Sting, the Icon, Chris Jericho, the GOAT, the Jay-Z of wrestling, Bryan Danielson, Christian Cage, and Billy Gunn. And the winner of the Veteran of 2022 goes to Bryan Danielson. Veteran of the Year 2022. He deserves it so. What he has done with the wrestlers off TV and also on TV has been great. He has mentored some wrestlers that stepped on dark and stepped on elevation. He's helped the women's division wrestlers if they need a little extra help. He has done a phenomenal job as a veteran of 2022. It could have been to any of those guys because all of these guys have been phenomenal veterans. But Bryan Danielson, what he does outside the ring won me over even more. So, Bryan Danielson, keep up the good work, buddy.
You know, I thought you was going with Chris Jericho, right?
I could have if I wanted to. I would have. I almost.
But you would have been biased.
But I want to be fair.
Would have been. I think that's what this show is it's been the entire time is bias. So
Chris Jericho bias always.
He always
Hey, no.
Bryan Danielson was a bad choice.
No, that's the right choice.
See?
Again, he put Wheeler Yuta over. He put Daniel Garcia over. He had to have a match with fucking Matt Menard, who's fucking terrible. He's teaching Jay Cargill Red Velvet. You mean to tell me that Matt Menard's good?
No, but damn, you ain't got to say it like that. Damn.
Right.
You just killed that kid's hopes and dreams. Like, damn,
Right.
Damn, I had a match with Daniel Bryan.
No, because he'd be like, I had a match with Bryan Danielson.
That was my first pick.
He wants to be that mentor in AEW, and William Regal wanted to be it too until WWE came calling back. So it's up to Bryan Danielson now and Jon Moxley in a way.
Yeah. And
there go that music. I was gonna tell you put the Mozzie verse on. Free Mozzie.
Yeah, so and then plus Bryan Danielson wants to wrestle on Dark and Elevation more. He wants to wrestle indie talent. So indie wrestlers.
He's trying to spend that odometer until it won't turn anymore.
2023. I'm trying to. You might wrestle Bryan Danielson.
David said it might be any day, bro.
I know that's right.
You can stop wrestling in these backyards. You can wrestle Bryan Danielson.
That man like a 99 Honda. He over 250,000 miles.
You man. All right, so let's get to the AEW Big Man of 2022. May you put the nominees up. All right, AEW Big Man of nominees were Powerhouse Hobbs, Luchasaurus, Wardlow, Lance Archer, and Keith Lee. And the winner of the Big Man of the 2022 is, you know it, Wardlow. You got to do it like Goldberg, y'all. Wardlow is the Big Man of 2022. He was the TNT champion. Of course, he's fine. It's no question it's Wardlow. Like, it's amazing Big Man. We have Powerhouse Hobbs. We have them, but Wardlow stood out this year of 2022. He won the crowd over. He has the pop. He has it. You know, he's the it factor right now of big men in AEW, okay?
Yeah, she is.
He is. So it's...
No, he is. Again, like, he can do...
Where the fuck you find the music at, Graham?
He can do a Whisper in the Wind. He can do a Swanton Bomb. Again, he can do the Super F5. He's a good wrestler, but he just had bad booking for his entire TNT title run, and that's a shame because he kind of has to restart in a way after the MJF thing was supposed to put him over, but he's still got potential.
Why is Lance Archer old ass on this list?
Because I put him on there. Lance Archer.
Because she's mad that people like Nikita Lyons and he's her Nikita Lyons.
What you mean?
Damn, he ain't got no bodies.
Lance Archer represented AEW in Japan this year.
Oh, wow. Oh, brilliant.
You know, that was a plane ride to hell for him. His old ass had to sit like this.
I like Lance Archer. What's y'all problem?
He 46.
What that mean?
I ain't seen the Lance Archer match since TNA in 03.
Lance Hoyt, you mean?
There you go. That's all I said before the
Lance Rock.
Before the Poetic Justice braids.
Leave Lance alone, y'all. Lance Archer is a great big man. He was just representing AEW in Japan. And
he ain't got shit else to do.
We'll see him book some more, hopefully, in 2023. Y'all stop with the Murder Hawk slander.
With the Magic Mike pants on.
Again, Ricky Starks beat him up in a Devil's jersey.
And he a Christian too, so you see how that works.
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
That is I will have security to.
Hey, Ricky Starks is beating up like boom, 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 boom. Like he was scrappy. He's like, come on.
All right, we're gonna move on to the AEW Trios of the year of 2022. It was 3 nominations. Put up the Trios nominations, please. We have Death Triangle, House of Black, and Best friends.
This is a real tough one, but there's really only one obvious one.
The winner of the AEW Trios of the Year goes to
Here we go. Yes.
Death Triangle.
By default.
Shut up, man.
No, I like, as Graham called them, the house niggas. I like the house niggas, but they not Death Triangle.
Yeah,
House of Black. This should be House of Black's year coming up. This will be this year.
House of Black.
Death Triangle's the Trios of the Year. Death Triangle has been great since the moment they formed. So
yeah,
I've always been a fan of Death Triangle. I saw them live, so that was exciting. They are great wrestlers. They have great chemistry together.
Yeah, they're carrying the elite right now.
What?
Nah, you kind of tripping, bro.
Right.
To a certain degree.
I tricked her like that. Like she.
To a certain degree.
You had me until you tricked me.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
Because now Kenny was hurt. Now the Bucks of youth look hurt. Kenny got to carry them. I'm like, damn, bro, you just came back.
No, like House of Black. This could have been theirs if they didn't take their sabbatical. Best friends are just they're there to do the job. Unfortunately, every single time, but they do a great job. No pun intended. And
yes, they do.
This is literally Death Triangle's award, and it will be until either the Elite or House of Black takes it from them because there's no other team.
Yes, no other team. So congrats to Death Triangle. All right, so let's get into AEW Tag Team of 2022, y'all. All right. So the first one we have is Swerve and Our Glory.
I know.
We have FTR.
She picks
we have the Acclaim. We have the Ass Boys, and we have Lucha Brothers.
Wow. The Ass Boys get a mention, like a nominee?
Yes. The Ass Boys have been doing matches for the AEW division, the tag division. I know they're not liked, but it's fair. And the winner of the AEW Tag Team of 2022, y'all about to jump me, but it's the truth. FTR is Tag Team of the Year.
Let's go home, G. Let's go home, G. I'm out of here. I quit.
FTR, and it pains me to give them this, but I had to be fair. Y'all. I'm sorry. I let the squad down. Stop saying sorry.
No, she should say sorry because this is a travesty.
She ain't gotta say nothing.
I just said she had to.
G, FTR, I love you, G, but FTR. Over
they are current. They
had no titles in AEW. No titles. They had to go outside because all they're bitching and crying. Tony Khan's like, all right, go do what you want. I'm tired of hearing it.
I know. It pains me, but they did have a great 2022 up until
you nominated the Ass Boys over Jurassic Express, and they had 2 banger pay-per-view matches. I can't believe
Jurassic Express didn't wrestle the full year together. I'm not going by y'all.
FTR barely wrestled a year in the company. They had to go to fucking ROH to wrestle.
From January up into the summer, they did. The booking just got weird after that, but rightfully so.
And they had to get carried by the Briscoes, the second best tag team in the world. All right.
Lucha Brothers were currently in Death Triangle at the time. Okay.
This is you trying to win over the internet. I can't respect you now. You're just as bad at.
Because my original, I was going
you're like those WWE shills now. At this point, I can't respect you anymore.
No, hell no! Please don't.
You trying to get an interview with FTR and they want to.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like, right? You hear it?
No,
they trying to be Bret Hart baby mama. They want to interview with him.
No, because I couldn't even nominate the Young Bucks. Because if it was up to me, Young Bucks would have got it.
That's cool. They won a top 10 great.
It's your awards, like your mom just said. Coward.
No, that would have been fair. I had to be fair. So FTR.
Lord Jesus, I'm so tired of hearing about
Graham,
FTR.
you should cancel this show now. Cancel the whole show.
I'm so damn tired of hearing about FTR. I swear.
I told y'all this was the Source Awards. Yeah, I told y'all this This was
over swerving our
this
glory.
Is some bribery, some payola going on.
It's some payola. No, FTR.
You the only one that liked them. You know that, right? You the only one giving them an award this year.
No. Because Dave Meltzer is gonna be like my favorite tag team of the year.
Yeah, Dave Meltzer gonna come with it, and the rest of them is too. And then like FTR definitely don't. They listen to Wrestle Pures. They don't listen to me.
After they're gonna be like that color girl. Shit, she picked us. God damn it.
Right, they gonna call me a color girl.
Oh no, by far. She got a goddamn cowboy hat. This ain't no hippie that hot. I don't know what they
wear Dax Hardwood wears Yeezys, so he's that should actually show where he aligns himself with the
It's just like when you see the rednecks wearing the Rock clothes. I see it all the time at the
gym. That's obvious. Come on. But the Rock's a white supremacist. What do you expect?
Well, hey, get us out of here, Graham. I ain't say that.
Yeah, I didn't.
Look at this here. Again, this is.
They listen to Grab stuff. Yeah, they listen to them. They don't listen to me.
Who?
They might.
That's Sega Genesis music. Play that every time.
They wish.
That sounds like you do coke to that music.
I don't even think FTR know what a podcast is, yo. They legit just listen to commentary.
Yeah, they do. They listen to. Yes, they do. They know Jim Cornette. They love Jim Cornette's podcast.
Yeah, because that's why
they listen. They listen to Jim Cornette on AM radio.
That's what I'm about to say. When they show us the gospel, brother, they turn to that station too.
Mm-hmm.
Preach, brother.
That's their shit. All right, let me move on because I'm sorry, y'all. I know. I'm sorry. The AEW faction of 2022. Let's put them up. You have the Best Friends. You have the House of Black. You have the Baddies. You have Jazz, Jericho Appreciation Society, and then you have Blackpool Combat Club.
Look how happy the Blackpool Combat Club looked. You have never seen 5 men happier.
And the winner of faction of 2022 goes to Blackpool Combat Club.
Over the Baddies.
Blackpool.
Over this show. Over the Baddies.
Yes, over the Baddies. Banks.
Had the Baddies been at full strength, they could have had it.
Well, but they had me at full strength. My blood pressure.
That's different, though. That's different. Yeah.
Shout out to the honey packs. Make sure, fellas, you get your honey pack. Get your honey packs.
What you want to do?
You ain't getting no fucking honey pack after this. Trifling ass. Fucking FTR. Get the fuck out of here.
Let's discuss this. See?
Bunch of fucking rednecks.
No, hey, that's actually my favorite faction of the year in pro wrestling. I got to get my sweater.
Blackpool Combat Club is the faction of 2022. When William Regal put on a great faction, I think Drip want to fight. This is my sister.
Let's fight.
She got hands, bro.
Yeah, so it speaks for itself. The merch, you know what I'm saying? They built Yuta. They got Ring Around the Rosie. They had John Moxley. They had Bryan Danielson. And then, of course, they had a great leader, which was William Regal at the time when he was there. So, faction of the year. It's no debate. Now, y'all know I wanted to pick Jazz, but I didn't want to hear y'all mouth because I was going to pick Jazz.
This show. Fuck them.
No, I want to be fair. I don't want them to be like Keeks is that AEW wrestler. She just dick ride certain people and blah blah blah.
Hey,
that's every other show.
Thank you. Hey, Keeks. Yeah. Motherfuckers giving Sasha Banks her flowers. Anyhow.
No. That's deserved. That's deserved.
Drip, I said not on here. I know it. Hey. I know what Drip talking about.
Dude,
not on here, Drip.
She didn't do the fucking work to earn that fucking money.
Not on here.
She didn't carry fucking garbage ass women in the ring to fucking earn that paycheck.
Hit the music, Graham.
Not on here, Drip.
Right, this AEW talk. All right, let me say this.
She'll be in AEW.
Let me say this about the BBC. I'm sorry. What's their name?
BCC.
Wow.
Literate.
Wow.
Right, that was racial.
Shout out to the honey packs.
They have 3 Hall of Famers? Pro Wrestling Hall of Famers? No, 4. Pro Wrestling Hall of Famers on the team. No, shit. Yeah, 4.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, they got 4 Pro Wrestling Hall of Famers on there. Willer Yuta eventually might get into the ROH Hall of Fame if that's still a thing, but that's about it. No disrespect to him. But
that's the thing.
They'll make it. Watch.
Didn't they put Raven in there? Or I'm thinking about the TNA Hall of Fame, which I don't understand.
TNA Hall of Fame.
How does that exist? Anyhow,
Raven.
Because the company still exists somehow. That's why.
You can't. Everybody got a Hall of Fame. Shit, I'm about to have one. But no, I still want to get that merch so I can look like more so a Home Depot employee when I get the sweater, even though they broken up. They by far my favorite faction of the year.
They haven't broken up.
They ain't broken up at all.
Just no William Regal.
They broken up. When you beefing because your pops, what he said,
they are over
it. That's done with. Banks.
No, the one dude's still with them, but he's fighting for the father more than the team at this point.
Yeah.
That mean they broken up.
No, because Yuta, Claudio, and Moxley are still together.
Yes, they
Moxley beefing with everybody in the crew, bro. Well, except for
he's beefing with Hangman Page.
Yes, that's his.
Watch the show.
Yes,
no,
you don't.
You got it right now.
He got to with Daniel.
This is
like, all right, I'm gonna let you go.
That was 3 weeks ago. That was in the 3rd grade.
So does that mean they not beefing?
Banks.
Go
Have
ahead.
You been watching?
Yes. Well, my CT isn't acting up. Go ahead. I don't know what today is. Today might be Rampage in my mind.
Shut up, Banks. Okay, so we're gonna get into the AEW match of the year.
You embarrassed me.
All right, let's put the AEW match of the year nominations of 2022. We had Hangman Page versus Soup. It was a Wednesday night Dynamite show. Phenomenal. Great. That's why it's on here. Forbidden Door, you had Will Ospreay versus Orange Cassidy. Full Gear, you had Tony Storm versus Jamie Hayter. All Out, you had Bryan Danielson versus Chris Jericho. Dynamite, you had Swerve Not Glory versus the Lucha Brothers. That, and if you remember, that's when Penta did the
Destroyer.
The Canadian well, I call it the Mexican Destroyer on Keith Lee. If you don't remember. Okay, so the winner of the match of the year goes to Orange Cassidy versus Will Ospreay at Forbidden Door. This was match of the year, no debate.
Pro wrestling match of the year.
Match of the year from start to finish. This match was my favorite of 2022. This is the match that I can go back and watch. Matter of fact, all of the matches that I have on the nominations, I can go back and watch. But this match in particular was the match of 2022 in AEW, without a doubt. Will Ospreay and Orange Cassidy, they give what has to be given.
Like, if you want to show people what pro wrestling is about from this year alone, you show them.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
he's right. He's right.
No, Mister. I don't like that flippy shit. Go and give me a.
They had the technical shit. Did they start off with a lockup?
It was technical. It was technical.
But I'm saying Banks is like, no, give me 2 men dry humping for 20 minutes. That's the shit that I like.
Yeah, it was technical, even though Orange Cassidy.
Because Orange Cassidy's that fucking guy, and Will Ospreay, everyone shits on him because he's about star ratings, but Will Ospreay carries how many people every single time? Sure, it's easy to face Naito at this age, Okada at this age, but Will Ospreay's doing all the work, taking all the bumps, just like
he ain't carrying no fucking Okada, Naito. I don't care about that.
We've seen Okada in those bum knees. I love Okada, but he's cooked now. I hate to say it, and I hate to see it. But Will Ospreay's doing all the work in those matches. He just had a great match with Shota Umino. He's gonna have a great match with Kenny Omega at the start of the year.
And Kenny got to carry that match to show him I'm better than you.
That match will be even because Kenny Omega's back at full strength finally. That'll be the Super Saiyan match.
In that match.
We'll see the juice, man. No, but Kenny Omega don't like him, so he legit like, nah, I'm good now.
No, it's legit like, watch this. That's gonna be the match of like 2 dudes. Like, no, watch this. No, watch this. Like, follow that. Like, it's gonna be the most like petty match ever booked, and it's gonna be amazing. But the other matches, I think the better Hangman Page match this year was him and Adam Cole at Revolution. That got slept on. That was a great match. But him and Takeshita had a great match on Dynamite when Hangman Page was trying to show people he was a great champion when people were constantly shitting on him. I thought Thunder Rosa Tony Storm was the better Tony Storm match, but her and Jamie Hayter had a great final 10 minutes compared to the first 10 minutes of the match once they had momentum picked up. And Jericho Danielson, that's when, again, he was going back to the Lionheart. Him and Moxley had that good match at Quake of the Lake that I saw. And he was going on a run that whole summer. to cap it off of him and Danielson and that Survivor Glory match with the Lucha Bros on that Dynamite too.
Mm-hmm.
What you think, real quick? We won't stay here too long. What do you think about that second Swerve and Our Glory versus Acclaim match? Because that was my favorite one out of the 3 they had this year.
That I actually enjoyed that. I actually enjoyed that, but it also showed how technical Anthony Bowens can really be.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Bowens is a phenomenal wrestler. Like, but that match in particular, I think he was just like trying to prove that was a match that they was trying to prove that they was more than a gimmick.
Because they were actually going to win that time. I think that one will have
Right.
a better moment in history because they win the titles at Grand Slam. That first one was the better match because they booked it so well and people were falling for every near fall because at that point they wanted the Acclaimed to win. Like they had won the crowd over each near fall, and that's why at the end at the scrum, Tony Khan knew in his mind like these guys are the next tag champs.
Oh, wait, hold on, y'all. Rihanna's about to perform, y'all. Lift me up. Okay, that's enough. All right.
Just have Rihanna on her forehead.
Shit, give it up for Rihanna, you guys. Give it up for Rihanna in the chat. She came in and said, lift me up.
Lift me up. Hold me down.
Rock Nation definitely gonna take this down.
As you can see, I'm only playing like 0.2 seconds.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Not even that. Like, hey,
Rock Nation still gonna be like
2 words off.
Sample. Yeah.
Thank you, Rihanna, for the brief performance. I told y'all Rihanna was coming up here. Beyonce, everybody. We had Jodeci. Y'all missed it earlier. If you weren't here earlier, you missed it. They can't come back.
Oh no, we legit can get Jodeci on here. You be like this is an apple pie from McDonald's.
Banks and Graham could do it right now.
Away from me.
No, let's
There
get
you
we
go.
can get the real Jodeci.
Everything that I
Give him an eighth. Give him an eighth, and give him a McDonald's cheeseburger. They'll perform.
Banks, they are not on drugs anymore. That's what he said. He said that they went to
once you're on drugs, you're
and all
always
that
on drugs.
stuff. They're not doing that no more. They are clean.
That's unfortunate.
Baby, I'm begging. Baby, I'm begging.
The best artists make their music on that.
Okay, so now we're getting ready for the big awards, you guys. This is the big one time. Now we're gonna start off with AEW Women Business of 2022. Put the nominations up. AEW Women Business of the Year. We have Jamie Hayter, Toni Storm, Jade Cargill, Thunder Rosa, and Britt Baker. The AEW Women Business of 2022 goes to Miss Toni Storm. Everybody clap for Toni Storm. Toni Storm is...
That's what time it is.
Why did my sister just my sister said no? Women Business. Toni Storm, rightfully so, is the Women Business of the Year. Toni Storm is part of the elevation of the AEW Women's Wrestling. AEW Women Wrestling has been elevated since she was the interim champion. She deserves it so. Okay.
No, I agree.
Huh?
So you agree?
What she showed up and she worked her way up to win that title. She should have beat Thunder Rosa at Forbidden Door, which is why they set up for All Out instead. And then what happened. She won it. She had some good matches as champ, and then her and Jamie Hayter. Tony Khan was smart to pull the trigger on Jamie Hayter at that point, but I think Toni Storm could have still had a run going forward. But by leaving WWE and everyone shit on her for how she left and the way she left, she put in work when she showed up in AEW because she wants to wrestle, not do the bullshit she was doing over there. She's had really good matches. So
I'm gonna make my own
on Dark, on Rampage,
yeah,
on Dynamite. She's done excellent for the women's division. Women's division hasn't started elevated until she became the interim champion.
I'm gonna start my own.
Debate on that.
I'm gonna start my own show. And I'm gonna put Jade Cargill in the category with the men as well. AEW Males Wrestler of the Year. Jade Cargill, she gonna win every goddamn award. He gonna look like Ultimo Dragon, all them damn titles by the time I'm done.
Oh my god.
This is travesty.
Oh yes, AEW Women Business of 2022 goes to Miss Toni Storm. What's the speech, Tony? I want to thank. How she talk?
You can't do an Australian accent?
No, I can't.
Blimey.
That's English.
We got a crocodile. I won.
Okay, baby. Okay.
She's like, Jamie Hater. No, see, that's more a little bit British too. Like, yes. Yeah.
So, yes, rightfully so. So, now let's get to the big one. AEW Male Wrestler of 2022. You have Jon Moxley. You have Tupac. Pac. You have Chris Jericho. You have Bryan Danielson. And you have Orange Cassidy. Now, this was a tough one for me, and I had to sleep on it twice to make sure that I picked the right.
I'm fucking so nervous right now.
All right. AEW Male Wrestler of 2022 goes to Jon Moxley.
All right.
Oh, my God.
No.
It's like you said earlier, Drip. Jon Moxley.
Jon Moxley's the MVP. Pac is the male wrestler of the year. He held 2 titles at once. He worked Rampage, then Battle of the Belts. This man worked harder than everyone else except Jon Moxley. That's why Jon Moxley had to be the MVP. Jamie Hayter could have been female wrestler of the year. That would have been totally valid as well. But Pac deserved this award.
Put that comment
for doing work in trios matches, singles matches, all the matches.
Put my sister comment back up. Well, not too much. Who you talking about? Not too much on Bay. Who is Bay?
Right.
Not too much on Bay.
I read that like 10 times. I'm like, I don't know.
Who's Bay? Bay on here?
I started listening to OG Gymnastics song. I feel like, Bay. That's all I heard in my head every time she wrote that. But no, you got this right.
Yeah.
Jon Moxley, I told y'all, I told my other homeboy.
First of all, you
go ahead,
like a politician.
Tell
me when I'm wrong. When you will be like, I hate this person. Then the week later, well, actually, this person's pretty good.
I don't sound like that. I don't sound
like
you do. Rock.
All right, right now I'm thinking like Jon Moxley ain't that good, but when he wrestle next week, he gonna be so fucking.
Ain't this a bitch, dude? I don't even sound like that. Hey, bro.
Hey, homie. Like the way you be fucking talking.
I'm from Sacramento, bro. What's up, all my dudes?
Go back to Compton. Come on.
I ain't from no punk ass Compton. Stop saying that. I'm from South Central Los Angeles. You about to have me start saying streets. Anyhow, I can switch my mind. This year, I became a Jon Moxley fan because he put in the work while OG, his old ass decided, oh, I don't want to be here anymore because the kids and you won't let me eat my muffin and drink my Sprite and boo, boo, boo. And my OG out here biting people. He left. Jon Moxley got busy. So what that tell you about him?
I'm hurt.
That's why he should have been the MVP.
Yeah, you hear that?
Children.
Jamie Hayter is MVP.
I work with you. You're a fucking child.
It don't matter. At least I don't eat no goddamn muffins.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I eat donuts like a real man with my hands dirty after work because that's what men do. They eat donuts that way and they get the crumbs on themselves. And then they say, oh, damn, that's a crumb on there. That's just like Phil Brooks' career. Phil Brooks' career is crumbs, especially when he was in the E. It's all crumbs. It don't matter. It's living.
All of this,
stage music.
All of this is definitely muddying up Jon Moxley being the wrestler of the year.
Just like how they muddied up his title reign.
Yay, Jon Moxley.
No, but Jon Moxley, he must have wrestled at least every week this year or every other week. It was.
I don't know his drink of choice. Well, he don't drink no more. But
hey, don't do that.
Banks, Banks, can you please chill?
Yeah, I'm about to say my fault.
Okay, let's get into. We did that. All right. AEW best moment of 2022. Let's put the nominations up. This is like 10 of them.
I know which one I would have went with.
All right. The first one is Okada showing up at AEW. That was a wow. Then you had Christian Cage turning on Jungle Boy. All the little kids was crying. Then you had Powerhouse Hobbs turning on Ricky Starks. Everybody was shocked. Then you had Saraya. She shows up to AEW. Everybody was like, holy shit. Then you had Kenny Omega return. People was crying in the crowd. Then you had my GOAT win his 8th championship. I was one of those people that was crying. The media scrum brawl. That was the talk of 2022. And then we saw the Acclaim win the tag team championship. That was a beautiful moment. The AEW moment of 2022 goes to Media Scrum Ball. We had CM Punk versus the Elite in the backstage of all.
Let's hear some cult of personality, Graham.
The only award CM Punk will win tonight. And the Elite.
Look in my eyes. What do you see?
The best thing about his entire 1 year run in that company. Hey, yo.
John Moxley had 44 matches this year, according to Cage Match.
How many your dude had?
In AEW is what I'm saying. CM Punk had 23 matches total in 1 year in AEW.
The CM Punk versus the Elite was the talk of 2022. That was the moment of the year. The niggas,
because it killed the Elite momentum.
I work with children, and the Elite was biting niggas, and it was just chaotic.
Hey, Keeks, for all them people that hate AEW so bad, they was talking about this, huh?
They was talking about it.
Well, first of all, Banks, we know people love drama.
Yes,
they love tea.
People love drama, and this is one of the
fight.
ones that people was talking about for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. You had people that hate CM Punk so much sided with the Elite, and they hate the Elite, and you had people that is WWE wrestlers was on we team Elite all day. Like, it was crazy. It caused a whole division in the AEW people. We was team Elite. I am team Elite. And then you had people that was team Punk, unfortunately. And
what are you trying to say?
It was what?
Huh?
I haven't heard that in a long time.
I
have not heard that in a long time. I have not heard that in a long time.
He's got the Anaconda Vice.
And then also,
but this also gives us Colt Cabana returning against Chris Jericho in the pettiest match of the year. Then it gives us the Elite versus Death Triangle match 2, the second pettiest match of the year.
Ew.
Yo, he got cussed out in his own home city, yo. That's bad.
Crazy. It caused the division within the AEW fandom. Like, you had us telling people, fuck you, you like CM Punk, fuck you, you like the Elite. It was crazy. We was divided. Like,
True credit for show. Everyone's an asshole. That's what it revealed.
We was divided like we never been divided before.
That's a lie.
That caused a division in the AEW fandom. You had some of us was
Sasha Banks right now is causing the biggest divide.
No, it ain't. No, I'm talking about in the AEW.
Because AEW.
I'm talking about the AEW side of IWC. Like, we're divided.
Yeah, because all the fickle fans that cried and cheered when he came back are now like, "Fuck you!" But if he were to come back tomorrow,
the Elite
if he were to come back tomorrow, they would cheer him and they would worship, just like MJF said. The people who are saying he sucks now are 5 years later going to say he's great because they're fickle like that. Because everyone's so fucking fickle in this fucking game.
No, I've been saying since day one I ain't want that nigga in AEW.
That's true, because when we kept hearing the rumors like a year ago,
I said that. I
it was like, all right.
I ain't want him. He's not fun.
Where'd you go around and say my Tony did it? My Tony did the impossible. He did what no one else could do and bring CM Punk back to wrestling.
I never said that. I didn't want him in there. Shantice, if you in this chat, because Shantice can vouch for me. Shantice.
I'm going to hear.
On the topic, what was the first post that I made when CM Punk came to AEW? If y'all know me, the first post I said he don't belong here. Didn't I say that, Shantice?
You said he tricked y'all, like I've been saying for 10 plus years.
Meanwhile, she gave the award to FTR, who's been tricking people for 7 years.
That's a whole different conversation. We can have some.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, because I am legit mad about that one.
Thank you. Put her comment up. What did I say? That's what I said.
She's
That's the
gonna
first thing
defend
I
anything. She likes Jeff Jarrett. She don't know shit.
Here we go. Here we go. Why you keep picking on Double J every week, dog? You gonna hit your head. Hey, what'd he say about son Max Caster? He said, sit to that, slap nuts.
Listen, when I saw how he won against Eddie Kingston, I was just like, I see right through this nigga right now. I already know when he about to get the title. I'm like, he about to get the belt.
Of course he was going to get the title. That's why he beat everyone. That was the whole point.
Gotta get the
Hey,
belt.
Keeks,
That's part of the contract.
You know Eddie Kingston said the same thing, right? This nigga about to get the title.
That's what he said. He said he about to get it.
He said nigga too. He said,
Yo.
Yeah, I was about to say, like Eddie Kingston, again, that's your baby face.
Yeah.
No morals.
This nigga got me winning the Keeks Award. That's what he said. Right?
Speaking of Jeff Jarrett, y'all, we was in the middle of scissoring in the crowd. We was just having fun scissoring, and he came out of nowhere and he hit fucking
Max, right?
He hit Max Caster.
Isn't it grand having Jeff Jarrett back?
We was all like, oh, he came in. I'm shutting all this shit up. No
What do
more
you think?
scissoring.
He said, scissor that, slap nuts. That shit had me in hysterics.
Somebody yelled behind me talking about something. He's so homophobic. It's just like you.
It is. Did he just wrestle Effie all year?
I'm out of here.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
He was beating the dog shit out of Elfie too.
He sure did.
So again, I'm the one who's a hater. I'm the one who's a liar, right?
Bro,
y'all got it. This is
I
not
am
giving
your
him any
prophet.
leeway, but y'all got to understand he from Tennessee in the 70s. His pops probably said way worse. We know what he said to Jacqueline.
Yeah, with Effie, he cocked that guitar way back. Like, I'm with everything.
Hey,
So
he was like, that's not the thing I want you cocking.
I'm out of here.
Something is wrong with y'all.
Y'all.
Yes,
Hey,
I should have had Finesse of the Year because Jeff Jarrett definitely is Finesse of the Year. Jeff Jarrett secured the bag everywhere he went.
No, I think MJF I think MJF would still be Finesser of the Year, to be honest.
No, it's Double J, dog. Hey,
It's definitely Double
employees.
Or even CM Punk would still be Finesser of the Year because the show up and have 23
Double
matches
J
in
ain't
1
had
year.
to. Double J ain't had to cry to get his way. People just came.
No, he said he just shows up and hits people with guitar because that's the only way they can do it for fucking 30
him
years.
to do it. GCW,
Right.
WWE.
Because he's a bum.
The best side, AEW side, they paying him to do it. TNA,
next-
wow, he gonna
what's
be
the
there
next
next year in
award?
TNA.
And what were the other nominees for the moment of the year? Jericho winning the ROH title, which was a shocker.
Yeah.
Saraya, no. Okada. Jay White
That was my
was
moment.
showing up was a bigger deal than, but it was Zope seeing Okada in the US. Christian Cage turning, that was the most obvious moment of the year. Kenny Omega coming back was good. I did like that, even though I didn't like the Under Armour shirt. Powerhouse Hobbs. That was a little bit of a surprise. More than the Christian Cage, I'd say. And then the Acclaim winning the titles. That would be a good second or third place, the Acclaim winning the titles, because the pop was great in doing it in New York.
Mm-hmm. But nothing beats out the media scrum brawl.
No.
Like it don't beat it out. Like we didn't even see the fight, but that was the talk for months.
Fight.
Biting and shit going on.
They was hugging each other. Ain't no fight.
The best is they said that Nick Jackson got knocked out, then Mac Jackson was like, "That's my brother." Like
They from Riverside. They definitely don't got no hands either.
Yeah, so the fight, the media scrum fight was the moment of 2022. We saw, like, somebody put pictures of, like, Tony Khan's first expression when he got...
I did!
That was you? You were
on White Noise. I had the 3 images of Tony Khan.
Oh, yeah, you sure did. Okay, I was like, I seen it somewhere.
Oh, you still in too?
Yeah, that's not a complete surprise.
That's crazy.
She's been cheating all fuck. Never mind.
Wow.
Well, you did steal
Okay.
something.
All right, and we're going to announce the final award for tonight. It is the AEW Best Pay-Per-View of 2022. You had the Revolution. You had Double or Nothing. you had Forbidden Door, you had All Out, and you have Full Gear. And the AEW Best Pay-Per-View of 2022 goes to obvious choice. It's Full Gear.
Whoa.
Full Gear made the right calls. The right calls were made. From start to finish.
I think this was the wrong call.
I don't care what you think, but I know what I know. And this is also as part of the AEW IWC, because you ain't in the AEW IWC. Full Gear was the most payout.
I'm a white man. I am the AEW IWC.
AEW Full Gear was the most buyout. And on top of that, the right calls were made. Saraya winning was the right call. MJF getting the belt was the right call.
No shit if that was the right call. That match was horrible, though.
What was your pay-per-view of the year, Drew?
Forbidden Door is the best pay-per-view they did.
No, it was not.
Yeah, it had the best women's match, Toni Storm, Thunder Rosa. Even the Sting.
The best women match was on Full Gear.
No, I just told you Thunder Rosa, Toni Storm was better than Thunder Rosa, Jamie Hayter.
No, Toni Storm and Jamie Hayter was better than Thunder Rosa. And
I disagree. I strongly disagree. My beloved, I don't think you are right on
whatever
this.
Serena Deeb did this year. That
was double up in her and Thunder Rosa.
That was hard. That was that shit.
Yes.
I think nothing would have been the second best. Forbidden Door had Moxley Tanahashi, even though this is an old broken down Tanahashi with his Mary J. Blige hair.
You can easily do yours, okay?
I will. When I leave this fucking show.
Nah, Tanahashi don't be doing this. His neck be like this the whole time. He be moving.
Oh God.
Full Gear. Now, if you didn't pay your $50, of course you don't know. I'm not talking to you broke folks. I'm talking to people that pay for their $50 and watch that Full Gear.
I saw Full Gear. I ain't pay.
Full Gear. AEW Full Gear. The right calls were made. They had the most buyout. It is what it is. It's on paper. So ain't nothing really to talk about. The AEW IWC, not just what you think. I'm saying what the AEW IWC. We all have agreed that Full Gear was great. And Forbidden Door is after that. Okay? So if you're not in the AEW IWC, whether it's Facebook or Twitter.
Facebook in 2022?
Yes.
Am I a grandmother?
Are you in the AEW groups in Facebook? No, you're not. I am. So, Full Gear.
Oh my God.
AEW of 2022 is pay-per-view of the year. Like I said, if you can't beat me up, I don't want to hear you. Okay? I'm Suge Knight around here, okay?
And I'm Vanilla Ice. So dangle me out that fucking balcony. I don't give a fuck.
You can do your own show, okay? You can do your own show, baby. But like I said, Full Gear was 2022. Exactly.
That's recency
everybody
bias
said
more than anything.
Thank you, my sister. I said what I said. Full Gear 2022 is pay-per-view of the year. I don't say nothing about the folks that y'all be choosing in y'all countdowns. I don't need nobody saying nothing to say nothing to me about what I choose, okay?
What do you mean? The whole list came out a month ago. You said, what you want to say? Like,
I didn't say nothing about y'all list. I left it alone. Okay?
No, I'm saying a list came out. So no one can criticize. Okay.
I didn't say nothing about y'all list.
I didn't say my list. I'm saying a list came out a month or so ago, and you certainly had some criticism for that. But no one can criticize these. It's
what the PWI women's, that shit was some bullshit.
And this ain't some bullshit with FTR. Come on.
I'm sorry, but
no, you ain't.
The FTR hate online does not match in actual shows.
No. Hold on, but it ain't. From us, it ain't coming from the internet, because fuck the internet. I barely use that motherfucker. It's coming from them. It's coming from them. I understand the accolades. ROH. I love the AAA title. I ain't disrespecting AAA title. You got the ROH title. Whoop de whoop. Mr. Hart, look what we did. We got some 3 titles. Yay.
You can't criticize me and what I choose if you're not part of the AEW IWC. Now, if you was somebody that I know that's in these AEW groups that I'm in and stuff like that, I can see.
I've been on the show how many times? Doesn't that qualify?
In a way, but no, I'm sorry, it is Full Gear. It's not Forbidden Door. I'm just going by statistically. Like the AEW fans, the fans enjoyed Full Gear more than they did Forbidden Door. It's the truth. The right calls were made at AEW Full Gear.
I think All Out probably made more money. Just saying.
I don't care.
I think Double or Nothing made more money too. I think that was a better show.
I'm not in the IWC. I don't make the rules. So
tell them one more time, Keeks. I don't care. It's my list.
Ratio.
Can you
I'm gonna say something. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm
not
gonna say what I want to say. No, I don't. No.
Now, can you do this next year? If the Briscoes come over there, can they be tag team of the year?
No.
We losing recipes. That's what's wrong with today. No.
Okay, you guys. So I will think about doing this again if it's an issue of who I picked.
It won't.
What do you mean issue? It's your awards. You have to. There's no issue.
Right. Who gonna get mad about your list? Yo, it's your list.
No. So anywho,
I have to debate with you. I can't agree if everyone be like, yay! Like,
no, I'm not asking you to do that, but that's all right. But anywho, this thank y'all for tuning to my AEW Wars. I am going to promote the party again. The Christmas party is this Friday at Arlington. Make sure you come to the Cowboys Eagles Christmas party. Zuri Restaurant and Lounge, December 23rd, 117 South Watson Road, Arlington, Texas. 76010 is free. Make sure you wear your best NFL gear. It's still time to rent a booth. It costs $150. If you need to, you can DM me or whatever. But that's it from my end. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're gonna turn up on Friday. I won't be back to do All Elite with Keeks. I'll come back January 2nd because I do have a life. And it is the holidays. Okay. Any one of y'all have an announcement before we get up out of here?
Yeah, I got 2 things I want to say. Number one, if we lose to the Eagles, I'm going to get suspended on Twitter because I'm going to say some very bad things about my team. Number 2, I just want to say thank you to you personally. I want to say thank you to Davis. I want to say thank you to PE3, man. I won't take up too long. You know, awards do the whole speeches. I want to say thank y'all for y'all hard work and dedication throughout the year. This started in May, if I'm not mistaken. It was a collab project. Everybody came up with, Keeks originally had the idea and everybody said, let's do it. And, you know, we love Keeks, so that's why we did it. This woman has been consistently working. She never cheated the system. She never stole. Everything is original content. She puts her heart into this. She knows what she's doing. She's by far rookie of the year. If I say it, rookie of the year. You the star. You a future Hall of Famer. So I just want to say thank y'all for letting me be a part of this. It's an honor. I love you all. Even this, pale peckerwood right here.
Big action. Keeks came through and crushed the buildings like Snoop and the Dog Pound in the 90s. Bow, 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 kicking shit over. Fuck you.
To New York, right?
I can't say all that. Well, I mean, I ain't gonna say exactly who and what and where, but yeah, Keeks came through and fucked shit up. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Keeks because this show has been one of the funnest things that I've done all year. Like it's just everybody fucking with it. I appreciate Drip. I appreciate Keeks. Banks, you already know what it is. I appreciate you as well. You really be holding me down and saving my ass. But this show has been the funnest part of my year as far as creating content and, you know what I'm saying, putting out shit and doing all these little wrestling tweaks and all that shit. You feel me? Like, this has been the one. You feel me? So, salute to y'all. Salute to
Yeah. And same, I mean, One more needs to be said. I've loved doing the show with Keeks throughout the year. I know I started out strong in the beginning of the year, and then I took a break, come back a few times since. The work she's been doing has been tremendous. I knew she could do it from the moment she started, and it's great to see her following grow, and it will continue to grow. And she has people chanting women's business, and the following she has now, and promoting the stars of AEW tomorrow in the future. And again, she makes Jericho matter just as much as he does in terms of anything that relates to Chris Jericho. You have to acknowledge Keeks in that aspect, because by her being the number one Jerichoholic, it's amazing to see that on the timeline. Again, Public Enemies, Graham, CJ, Ben, thanks to you assisting with the show. It's been beautiful to see people in the chat like Sean Tragedy, Ken Lewis, all the regulars. Mama Keeks, obviously, too, has been an integral part of the show. Her and her Eagles flag. I've been loving to do it. I love supporting this woman who's been a supporter of mine since the beginning. So I'm eternally grateful for that. And I knew she could do it just like how you knew she could do it, how Graham knew she could do it. And this has been the year one. I said about one noise the other day. Year two, hopefully there's bigger and better things. There obviously will be. And yeah, it's just fun to see the show. Be part of the show and watch the show too. The amazing guests you've had this year, Smarks, Mika, Hearts. Shout out to them for stopping by. Those have been great. And all the guests you'll have in the future. Join Alan too. That was a great episode. And again, to have something like this, awards, brilliant idea, best dress, moments, all of it. The originality. It's great to see people come up with something to try to differentiate themselves. And by you being such an AEW diehard, which isn't a common thing given how the WWE has been the Goliath for so long. That's why this show it is that safe space. I know that's a common phrase, but for people who love AEW, they can come here and just hear all they want about AEW, why it's so great and why this matters and that matters, and the storytelling, the matches, the crossover, the different promotions, the lucha side you do with AAA. Again, just a brilliant show, and it's great.
Absolutely. You know what you be talking about.
Everybody. I appreciate the words. So all y'all that feel like y'all cannot criticize or say anything, it's not about that. It's about women already don't have voices. There is, especially when it's in a male dominance industry. So I am cutthroat when it comes to certain things like that, because we already deal with if the men are not saying it, it's not valid. So that's why I am so hard on whatever I say goes, because it's not a lot of women shows that's like that. And it's a lot of women that do want to say that, but they're just scared to, but not me. Because I deal with men in my professional, what I do for a living. So it has nothing to do with you can't say this, you can't say that. It's nothing to like that. Sometimes just let women talk. Just let women have a voice. That's what I represent, and that's what I'm gonna continue to represent. So I've heard what other people have said about me in regards to how I do my show. I just want to let you know something. If you don't respect women, that's on you. But when it comes to All Elite with Keeks, you will damn sure respect a woman up in here and also in the chat, because I don't have that, and I won't allow that as long as I'm right here. So let's just get that understood out the way. So it has nothing to do with me having an ego or this. It has nothing to do with that. You're going to respect women as long as I'm right here. You're going to respect women's opinion, and you're going to respect what a woman has to say, especially me. So I just want to get that out there. Next thing I know, I also, to the people that have blocked Public Enemies, but you're lurking me and stealing my ideas, I just want to let you know, keep it up, because you cannot redo Kiki, because this is my personality. Okay. I was born this way. No matter how many tries you try to recreate a Keeks in a different group, you cannot recreate me, because this is me. Okay, you can study me all day. You can see what she's up to. You can see all of this. I will let you lurk me because you can't lurk my personality because I'm like this on here and off here. Okay, people can vouch for me. If you met me in New York or if you met me in Texas, you already know what you get online is what you get offline. I am who I am. So continue to lurk me, continue to block public enemies, but lurk what they're doing. Continue to do that because you can't duplicate us. This is us. This is who we are. So you could try. You could try all day. And to the people that is using women business, please shout me out. It's a common courtesy because if I say any sayings of what y'all say, I always get a shout out. But if you having other young ladies saying women business and they're not even acknowledging me or shading me and stuff like that, I'm gonna get you because 2023, I'm not doing no more talking with y'all. I'm not gonna do any more talking with y'all. So if I see you, I see you. If I don't, I don't. I'm gonna put it like that. And y'all have a good Christmas. Y'all be safe in the holidays. And I have a new saying, and I'm gonna start it off right now. Play with Jesus, but do not play with Keeks.
On period. I
play
know
with
that's
your mama, but don't play with me. Okay? So we gonna, I hope y'all enjoyed that other award show and all of that other stuff. But let me tell you something. Play with somebody else, but don't play with me, okay?
Don't play with me for me.
Don't play with me. Make sure y'all cop a merch. Merch is on sale. Public Enemies have a merch. We have a merch. It's merches on merches. Make sure you get a merch. It's the merch in my bio. Make sure you get that.
I'm getting it for Christmas.
Yes, get a merch. If you got a merch, just make sure you screenshot it or send me a picture so I can post it on my TikTok. I do thank everybody that's been a guest on my show. That's helped Banks. I appreciate you, Drip. I appreciate you too a lot. More than y'all know. I appreciate Graham. I appreciate Public Enemies for not saying no to me. They gave me a chance. Because y'all don't understand what I went through to even get to this point. Thank you to all the loyal supporters that stay in the chat. Tristan, Malik, Ken, Sean, Randy, Shantice. Shout out to my sister. Shout out to everybody that listen on a daily. If Mika, all of y'all, I really appreciate y'all because without y'all, this won't be where it is right now. I do have major plans for this, and it's also things that's going to be happening in 2023, and I can't wait for y'all to enjoy the ride. And I can't wait until folks be mad at the ride that I have in store. Also, I will be having some new guests, and also it's going to be no more pro WWE guests on my show because that's been my lowest demos is the people that are kind of
Mr.
AEW
H
fans.
I just want a job, Mr. H. I stands whatever.
So I'm listening to y'all, so I guess I'm not about to have some of the people that I had last year. I'm sorry, y'all probably won't be on it in a minute. Okay,
He's talking about me.
No, Drip is your love. People was begging me to have you back. They love you, but if you know who you are, okay, Shantice, you definitely
know who you are.
When it comes to Jeff Jarrett, I would have Shantice on when it comes
to she'll be all right. No, don't know.
I was about to say shh, cut her mic.
The Hearts went that went the low.
Hearts was a good episode.
That went the low, and I know I don't want to say it like that because I fucks with them, but yeah. If you are one of those that are just I watch AEW to hate on it because of your brand, I'm sorry, I just can't have you back on here. Okay.
Again, just like this is your awards. I'm only being debating because again, you have to have conversation for a podcast. I do agree with a lot of your awards. Again, I don't like FTR, but unfortunately, they had a good year by the metrics.
Unfortunately,
as much as I don't like them, they did what is supposed to be.
I was trying to find a way to add the books, but I couldn't.
Yeah, but no,
hold on. But yet the Briscoes ain't there. That's all I'm saying.
The Briscoes didn't do as much as FTR did
They really did. The White Boys did not.
Yeah,
the White Boys. not.
Yeah, but like I said, like, you know, and that's why I said, like, if I was doing this booking, this is All Elite with Keeks. This is your name's top billing. This is your show. You do whatever you want. Again, like, it's authentic. It's all you. Everyone knows that. That's why you either pay your respect or get stepped on. That's the whole point.
Yeah, it wasn't Queens of Champions episode. It definitely wasn't Hearts. She wasn't the one, but they know who they are because I've had a private conversation.
I just like that Hearts episode a lot because she was drinking 4 bottles of water. And I'm like, am I the only one noticing this?
She was sick.
That was more than she was drinking in Brooklyn.
It was like 3. It was 3 different containers. I'm like, is she fucking with me or something? Like, what's going on? Like,
that's better than what she was drinking in Brooklyn.
They know who they are because I've had a conversation with them. I was like,
"What you mean, Mr. Keeks? I'm trying to get with
hey, whoa.
I just wanted to meet Triple H. I understand what he did to
calm
Mr.
down, calm down.
That's how these motherfuckers be sounding. I say whatever about AEW just to get over there with you. You right, she wrong.
Y'all just do podcasting for fun, y'all. If you end up on the bump, you just end up on the bump. If you don't,
you couldn't pay me to end up on the bump.
Shit, let me meet Kayla Braxton. Yeah, let me be on there.
Why? So she can curve you on national fucking TV, like?
So she can be like, this black man harassed me.
Exactly.
Whoa! Don't talk about my lady like that.
She would do the same thing to you, Graham.
I'm different. I'm different.
No, you ain't.
Yeah,
kind of dark in here.
I'm different. Graham. Yeah, I'm different. What are you talking about?
What is the yay area, Graham? She go say.
Oh yeah, let me show you.
My friends do that.
I think she would sign up for that, to be honest. Yeah,
right,
the way she be tweeting, I'm like, yeah, her behavior seems.
No, she be drinking that cheap ass wine at 4 a.m.
Yeah, all the Talk of Champions people be ended up on Dark and Elevation. Next, we gonna see Stan on that hoe in 2020.
Hey, you know why?
I would love to see that though.
You know why? Because he's actually one of the people that actually work on this craft. That's why.
Yes, they do. They be in the booth. Like,
and I'm not saying that because that's Hart's man. Like, Stan is
Willow Nightingale is signed to AEW, and she's with the same training school as Stan, and then. Tiara James is coming up.
Hold on.
Don't get him started. Don't get him started.
Can she?
They got people in the booth and Talk of Champions. I'm telling you, man, they working.
Graham, if you come on this podcast and you don't let me do the interview, bro,
I'm telling you,
I gotta take that flight.
Shantice is secretly the one in the indies. Like, she's doing stuff that y'all be thinking certain people be doing. Shantice be doing the work, y'all. Like, for real. Black Girl Magic. If it wasn't for Shantice,
that was the best event that weekend.
Black Girl Magic got a profit because of Shantice. I'm saying bullying works. Sometimes you gotta cuss folks out.
You wasn't hyped for Little Bill Shazam to give you Rasslin.
Get us out of here, Graham.
But no,
one more news though. We gotta shit on Dwayne Johnson with this because I'm still not over.
More
news came out.
You didn't have to tell me.
He unfollowed Warner Brothers, y'all. He might try the Marvel approach. But
I feel bad for that intern.
Like Disney ain't see that shit.
I mean,
Patreon.com/Banks versus Davis. Patreon.
It's not like I've told y'all that this man's the fraud and that he's a dumb bitch. And
damn, I wouldn't say all that.
And all that, but
we gonna see him at Royal Rumble.
But no, Keeks, what was your favorite episode that you've done of the show?
Ooh, my one of them was the episode that I had with Cal when Shantice and Cal was going back and forth.
That was a good episode. I did like that one a lot. Yeah.
Funny. Like, Cal was talking shit about Jeff.
Cal was on one too. I think Cal
was on one on that one. That one.
I think you've been having a few over the course of the show.
Of course, I enjoy when y'all are on here. I enjoyed having Lo from Wrestle Wind Down.
Yeah, that was a good one too. Great. I enjoyed that one.
That's a great woman.
From Wrestle Women. Oh my God.
That's a hashtag great woman.
Come back, Graham. Come back. Speak on it.
Go ahead. Hey, Graham. Hey, WrestleMania about to be turned. Go ahead.
I was muted but for good reasons. What
He
what
said,
y'all was saying?
Excuse me, shorty. Excuse
I
me.
just
You beautiful.
Hashtag great
Listen,
woman. She gonna be at WrestleMania, brother.
That's just a beautiful woman. I'm just gonna say that. That's just
Inside and out.
I might
Very,
be fine as
very
a bat,
beautiful.
but you
Very
look good.
Listen,
And
I know how to get to Vegas, but
Yeah.
I'm a chill because like you got to be respectful. That's just a beautiful woman, and I'm in California, and I can't do anything about that. So with that
That's an
said,
hour flight, brother.
45. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, he's like, he's already mapped it out. He's like, all right,
That's
this
light
ticket
work.
on this day, like.
Nah, it's an hour and 10. I already know that.
Light work.
Now that was a good, that was a good episode as well.
Yes, that was a great episode. I also enjoyed Mika from Women's Wrestle Talk. She was great as well. I'm of course do more episodes with her. Of course, the reunited with the Queens of Champion, me and Shantice. It's always a good time. I enjoyed also Backstage Brawl. I've also enjoyed Smarks wrestling. They was cool. They was funny as hell. And I've also enjoyed Wrestle Realm. Even though he was a little bit anti AEW, but it's okay. It was still a good episode, informative, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But I enjoyed all my guests. There's some new ones that I will have. It's one of them. He wants to be on there, but I'm like, bro, I don't know about that, cause yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
You gotta start doing baseball plays. Huh?
Yeah, so it's gonna be some new guests on here. I'm gonna start back having guests around January. Start back looking for guests in January. It's just gonna be a new approach. You gotta always keep it guessing, because people are watching and people are taking, and I'm tired of being a product of people taking certain shit. Okay, so I'm just gotta keep it fresh and keep it new. It's none of my people, but it's for some reason the AEW media, it's a I don't know, it's a dog eat dog world right now. I don't know why, but it is. So
next year you're gonna have I'm gonna speak it to existence, like LeVar Ball said. You're gonna have a Chris Jericho interview.
If I do that, y'all, I ain't gonna be able to breathe. I'm sorry. I'm probably be sitting there like.
We're gonna make it happen. Somehow it's gonna happen. I'm gonna speak it to existence.
But you gotta ask him. Ask him.
Come on, baby.
I'm gonna start crying. Y'all gonna see me start crying up in here. I'm gonna get my tears ready. I'm gonna be like, I just want to say. When I start doing it.
So in 1997, when you and Dean Malenko had a match with him.
Right. How many holes did you have? 1,004?
Armbar.
But yeah, so thank y'all for tuning into the AEW Awards. I will do this again. Maybe I will have.
You have to.
Yeah, this is fun.
I will probably have a board this time to see what be like. Okay, let's see.
Fuck 'em. Keep doing your own thing.
No, not the fans. I'm talking about with y'all.
No, it was good. I wanted to be surprised. That's why I reacted the way I did. Again, I didn't want to know. You asked me last week, like, do you want to know? I'm like, no, I want to be surprised, because if I had come in the show, I couldn't fake being outraged or excited. Orange Cassidy, Will Ospreay is my match of the year too. I'll say that on BRP when we do our end of the year. That's the most obvious match of the year, and all the others were great matches too. That's the thing I was trying to do. I thought Ricky Starks Swerve Strickland on Rampage was a great match. There were so many other great matches that you could have played. Kyle O'Reilly, Darby Allin at Double or Nothing was a great match. There were so many.
It was a lot. It was so many, because I didn't want to make it too long, but it was a lot to choose from, and I was just thinking.
And every category, I think the only one with the moments, there was just again to pick every moment. But all the nominees were valid in every category too.
It's just can I be on board? I'll think about it, Ken. I'll think about it.
You're talking about biasy, goddamn it.
Yeah, so that's just start January. Just start paying attention, because we're still in the middle of where they usually just play around with some stuff to get it going before they start getting going, because we know that the stories slick kind of end around Full Gear, and then this is the season they just start picking on stuff to see. So that's why I was just like, be patient with Ricky Starks, because I guarantee they got something for him. They just have to see.
Yeah,
you gotta play around. You gotta let the steak cook. They gotta play around with some shit to see. I gotta see. this is the time that Tony Khan has to just play around with stuff to see.
Oh, I guess another moment of the year would have been him announcing about ROH on Dynamite. That was a real surprise. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, they got to play. This is around the time. Around January, that's when you start paying attention to shit. When it gets closer to Revolution, they're trying to build up to Revolution. That's the time.
I got a while till Revolution is a thing.
Right. So I'll say about February, that's when you start paying attention to shit. So, but thank you guys for listening to the show of the year. I will be back January 2nd. Like I said, it is the holidays. Spend time with your family. Spend time with your friends. Please stay safe. Stay out of trouble. Get them honey packs if you need to. Shout out to the honey packs. We're going to party this Friday. If you in town in Dallas, you have somewhere to party at for free. Cowboys Eagles Christmas party. I will be there. Be there or be square.
And so will I.
Be there or be square. Like I said, follow everybody. Make sure you support BB Banks versus Davis podcast. They be tripping out. Make sure you support Drip on White Noise and also just support him in Black Wrestling and also support Black Wrestling as well. Make sure you support Public Enemies podcast. Support them because they have a lot of shit cooking for 2023 too. This humble shit is over. Okay, I'm just saying it like that. It's over with. Okay, time to make some noise. You know what I'm saying? So just be on the lookout and look out for them and stuff like that. Support who you support. Watch who you watch. I still support the other brand. Well, not the other brand, but I just support certain wrestlers. So I still watch over there.
All you care about is Madcap Moss.
And Bianca Belair.
And he's garbage.
Yeah.
You saw what they said about Cody Rhodes. Me and Shantice was right. I tried to tell
First of all, I don't want to hear that name around me. Don't
I know. I'm saying, you saw what they said, that they continuing that Seth Rollins shit. That's why I said, I told y'all.
Triple H is like, my guy has to get 3 wins back because the old man with dementia booked 3 straight losses because he didn't know what the fuck he was doing anymore.
Okay, pal.
I'm lying?
Bring back Vince.
He not. I told y'all.
Vince was like, what if Cody Rhodes beats Seth Rollins? He's like, okay. And then like, what if he beats him again? And they're like, all right. And then for the third match, Seth Rollins is like, what if he beats him again?
Truth's about to get it back in blood. He did not forget that chair shot. I keep telling y'all that. He didn't forget that.
I ain't forget it because I'm like, this guy, the ego on this guy.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to call it a night because it's time to get on the phone with Drip.
It is. Come on. These clothes are going to take themselves off.
Tell Bay I said.
Tell who?
Tell Bay.
Bay? Okay. Bay, my sister said goodnight.
Oh, see, we can do a double date.
Wait, she talking about Davis? Who she talking about?
No, you.
He's slow.
Oh, tell her him online.
No, he is.
I got CTE and PTSD. Tell her him online. We're going to set something up. I got flight money.
He said he got the honey pack.
Hell yeah. Don't worry, you're going to find out. Anyhow, Graham, take us home.
That's all, folks.
Okay, leave me out my theme music. Cut my music.
You've mentioned a couple names recently. Who were they?
Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans.